Hey guys, how's it going? This is Vitamin Z K's
Zuko.
and K Sizzle, and today we're going to try to crack Zero Suit Samus's custom special moves. Let's start with the blast shot. Shoot farther and faster than normal, but it's slightly less powerful and once stunned. So this is uncharged, this is fully charged, and yeah, it's just a laser. You can't stun anymore. It goes a pretty good distance, so you can't really rapid fire it. So that's as fast as the rapid firing goes. It's just an option. If you want to tack on some damage, stun opponents, and not the paralyzed stun, just stop them in their tracks. So definitely don't think this is worth trading off the normal one right off the bat as a comparison point. Normal one, you get so much off of it because what you want is a grab, and you can't really frame chop it off just because once you start dashing, that's when it's going away. So that's my opinion on that move.
Yeah, I don't think it's very good either.
And
It doesn't really offer you a lot. I have the Electromagnetic Net, which has pretty poor range. If I hit him with the normal one, it does stun them still, does a little bit of damage. This is the full charged. It actually is very big in terms of vertical height. Like if I'm... Could you stand on that platform?
Yeah.
Pretty sure this will hit you. If I'm right there. Hold on. I did this before. Yeah. So it's a little specific. Right in the center, it'll be a little bit more vertical. The stun is pretty good.
Yeah,
but
so you still get that stun that you can probably combo into a grab, and you're not limited to only hitting people on the ground anymore. You're now be able to catch them during a short hop or something like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a little hard to follow up on it. Maybe if you get the full one, but the short one, which you'd probably want to use more because there's less cooldown, it's a little hard. You might maybe get a grab off of it at certain percents.
Yeah, I mean, Xerxes is already really good up close, and this only improves her up close game a little bit more, and you don't want that. You want more keep away support.
Yeah, but I do like the burst at the full one. It does cover a wide circle that might cover some angles. Obviously with the normal paralyzer, it's just a little straight line. With this one, you're covering more. So maybe,
yeah,
and even
very
that
disjointed there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So this one's okay, but I still don't think it's as good as the normal paralyzer.
Alright, and we'll move on to the side specials now. So I have the Plasma Dash, a dashing strike with your gun. Doesn't use the whip, so it can grab onto edges. So I'm sure you can still snap to the ledge, you just can't use this to grab. Whoa, never mind. Can't grab to this ledge at all. I thought earlier maybe this is what won't happen anymore, but now it just looks like you really just can't use this to recover at all when it comes to grabbing onto the ledge. So that's good to know. Yeah, this is a multi-hit move. It's good to approach with, but it's probably a little unsafe, so just be careful how you use this. Probably not as good as the normal keep away tools that have a pretty good range with her actually using her whip. But it is a mobility tool, if you want to close the gap. But Xerxes is already a really fast character that normally running can just cover that anyway. But it's an option, just to take away the whip and replace it with an actual attack.
And I have the Whiplash, which has no hitbox until that point at the very end. So I have to hit them very specifically, right there, and then it'll pop them up, allowing me to combo them.
Yep, it'll pop them right
moves.
back into you. And
it could probably DI it if it's anything like Sheik's grenade, where you can DI that, or Greninja's custom shuriken. Yeah, that looked like some DI there. I'm not sure which angle that was, but that hit you if you're crouching.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's gonna send them towards you, but they can DI it, and if you react, you probably can get something off of it, depending on their percent. So this is actually pretty good. A lot of Zero Suits, at least from my experience, don't use their side B very often, if at all.
I live with the best one in the world. Oh.
He does. Shout out to Nairo. This at least gives you a confirm off something if you land it, instead of just sending them away a little bit, having no kill power. I don't know why they neutered that side B in this game. Not that I'm really complaining, because Zero Suit's very good in this game, but it's a strange choice. But at least this one kind of gives you a little bit more of an offensive power, brings them in, gives you a combo. You just have to really make sure you're hitting them with that tip, so you can finish them off.
All right. And now we'll move on to the up specials. So I have the impact kick. Kick opponents into the air and then finish with a powerful spinning attack. So right off the bat, you'll notice that there was a lot of startup in the beginning of this. She like braces herself, jumps up really fast. Not too many kicks. You know, she does a flurry of kicks in the other one.
Yeah,
it's
only
just
two.
Just one to bring her up, and then two to do a finishing blow.
Okay.
So this can be easily DI'd because it's only like one hit up until the next hit. That's just there's a gap in between the first and second hits that you can DI, as opposed to the other one just constantly getting hit and it's harder to DI. So like if you can DI like that,
If I DI in, I'll usually get out of it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, sorry about that, like the range on it isn't like great, so she has to be pretty close to me anyway.
Yeah. So like right here, like I won't be able to hit. Normally I'm pretty sure the other one would have hit, but I have to literally be like touching him. Oops. And
Right, and I just have to.
you're not guaranteed a hit too, so you're committing to too much here.
Are you able to angle it at all, like Zero Suit's normal up B?
I don't think so because like I was trying to do it earlier and like the wave bounce kept coming up. So like.
Well, what about try forward? See if you'll like move a little bit forward. You don't even have to hit me.
Okay. Alright, so this is let me stand in the middle. This is the normal one. And I'll land right on the edge of that circle, and then this will be forward. Okay, so maybe a little tiny bit. I'm not sure.
If you didn't mess that
Yeah.
up. But very neglectable at all.
Yep.
Any distance. So you should be able to DI this pretty easily, assuming you know it's coming. Just hold in.
So I mean, you're sacrificing a little bit of speed and range in order to kill them earlier. And I mean, that move already kills ridiculously early. It's really good. So I think you're trading way too much. The con is too heavy. Now Zuko
I have
has
a lateral kick, which hits multiple times and is more horizontal. Now this move seems like it's easier to DI out of, just due to how like kind of like wacky it looks.
It's pushing me more forward.
It's weird, and you're not killing them as reliably with this move. I guess I'll kill myself to see if maybe I stalled it, but it doesn't seem as strong. It would kill more horizontally, but he got out of that.
Yeah, I was able to air dodge.
So it's like, if you do it anywhere around here, you won't be able to make it back. So you have to be aware of that. At least with the other up Bs, you know, you're just gonna land like down, but you know, you gotta be wary of that. So this kind of seems a little weird. I don't think I can angle this one either. Maybe I can like push myself forward a little bit at the end there. It looked like I did, like I moved forward more, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of this one. The angles are pretty poor.
Yeah.
It does seem like you can control that ending, but that's about it. So yeah, not as reliable, not as strong, can kill you, so you have to be aware of like your positioning on stage. So it's all around a little goofy, not what I would think anybody should use. But if you like it, you know, tell us why you like it.
Okay.
And we can like maybe add that to a video later on. But yeah, let's move on.
And let's move on to the down specials. I have the flip jump. Well, actually, the shooting star flip kick. The flip itself doesn't attack, but press the button again to do a descending kick, which is a dive kick. So you'll notice right off the bat, if I press A in the middle of the flip, I'll dive attack into the direction that I choose. So right now, I want to do it in the right direction. I can do it then. I can do it in the left direction, and that's it. So it goes really, really far, and it does have pretty good knockback and pressure. If you're running away from someone, you know, you can obviously trick them and go back right into them with a dive kick. That it does some pretty good shield pressure, and then you slide past them, so it makes it a little bit hard to punish. So really good option. Obviously, the other normal flip jump is really, really good. So this is, I think, serves as a pretty unique alternative, just in case maybe you're not using it to your full potential, and you think this one can help, maybe even like help recovery purposes, because it can. So
you can like go in the same direction with it as you flip, so you can make it back from pretty much anything. So Zero Suit was always pretty good at recovering, but yeah, that dive kick is really, really strong. It's definitely something that you should be afraid of. But yeah, I'll go on to my low flip, which just is kind of like the normal one. Has the same kind of properties in that it can ground, you can kick out of it.
Yeah, it doesn't go as high.
Like way more horizontally.
Yeah, so you're sacrificing that vertical range that you normally had for the horizontal range.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure how to call this.
Really straight to the point. It reminds me of the other Sheik bouncing fish, where she also travels low to the ground and horizontal.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is weaker or not. you're not really going anywhere, and I know this move is very strong. So it could be weaker as well. Yeah, not really sure on this. Just doesn't seem that impressive as is. The recovery doesn't really need more horizontal. The other normal, down B, is pretty good horizontally anyway. You also have a whip and an up B to get back to the stage. So whatever this is supposed to serve, I don't really think it does well. Like, it's not killing, and I think that's one of the most important parts of her down B.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Very
maybe
deceptive
like,
kill power normally.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this doesn't seem that good.
Yeah, unless there's something we're missing.
Yeah, we might be missing something, so let us know.
So yeah, she definitely has some good alternatives. This not that good. Zuko has a very interesting one that has some uses, but also has some pretty obvious drawbacks. I have this, which is an alternative, probably not that good.
Yeah.
You have the whip.
My side B, the whip
Lash. Yeah, it definitely has its uses. You should have to be very precise. You have to be confident that you're always gonna land that, and be confident in your spacing. Obviously, both these up Bs, I spoke to my brother before this Nairo, and he says that he would rate Xerxes Customs as okay/bad. He's very underwhelmed by basically all of them. So I'm sure, like at Evo, he'd probably be going all neutral. I did see him sit down for about 2 hours and try to practice setups with them, but I don't think after today he's happy with Xerxes Customs. But obviously, that's his interpretation of it. That's our interpretation of it. So let us know what you guys thought. Anything that you would add to it, any pros or cons, and we'll see you guys next time for the next video.
Yep. Later.